What's up, everyone? I'm with one of our favorite clients, Tessie Jean Charles. She recently got a max-funded IUL with us. She had a 401k, and she decided to go ahead and switch over to an index universal life insurance policy for retirement. So I just wanted to go ahead and interview her to kind of get her feelings, what's her thought process, and go deeper into an IUL from a consumer standpoint. So Tessie, go ahead and just shut me up real quick. Introduce yourself. Tell everybody who you are, what you do for a living, and all that good stuff.
So my name is Tessie Charles. I am a psychiatric nurse practitioner. I've been a nurse practitioner for over 6 years. However, I've been in a medical field for over 20 years. I am also an adult geriatric nurse practitioner, so I have two certifications. So I work with psychiatric and geriatric. So, and that's me in a nutshell. So what else do you have for me?
Awesome, awesome. Okay, so that being said, you did say that you are a psychiatric nurse practitioner, right? So that being said, typically nurses and people in the medical field, they have great benefits. They have the health insurance, they have the 401ks, they have, just a bunch of stuff that the hospital offers. So you had a 401k prior to us conversing. I mean, why did you decide to switch from the 401k to an IUL?
So the numbers just make sense. I mean, you were able to show me long term the benefits of both. However, I was more intrigued with the IUL. Okay. I mean, once I saw how much I was going to be taxed with the 401k and all the fees, it's just a no brainer. I was more comfortable using an IUL for my retirement instead of a 401k.
Okay, I hear you. Trust me, I hear you. I hear you. So before we even continue, I do want to make it clear that this is not a 401k Roth IRA bashing party. Okay, they have their place with certain people, with depending on what their goals are long term. Okay, so I'm not gonna just slander 401ks, for the sake of making IULs look better. Okay, but now if you are looking for a penalty-free, tax-free type of retirement, then that's where the IULs come into play. So that being said, last but not least, Tessie, there's a lot of unethical agents out there that just will do whatever, and honestly, they give the rest of us ethical agents a bad name. All right, so go ahead and give me your honest opinion on your service with me and Insurance Elevated. Again, no filter. You don't have you're not gonna hurt my feelings. Just tell me your honest opinion and your experience throughout this whole time.
Well, you were great at explaining, the differences and the benefits of both. However, like I said before, I was, more compelled to get the IUL. I didn't know what the IUL was prior to that. So me knowing what I know now is golden. Okay. So, and as far as Elevate as a whole, I was actually referred by one of my family members to um to connect with you guys because they said that you guys were trustworthy and that I would I would be in good hands. So I trusted them and I found that to be true. And so that's why Elevate as a whole, I would definitely refer other family members and friends to kind of set you guys out.
Awesome, Tessie. Thank you so much for your kind words. They really do mean a lot because, like I said prior, there are a lot of unethical agents out there. And with the index universal life insurance policy, it's easy to manipulate in the agent's favor if you're dealing with the agent that isn't ethical. So that being said, I'm glad and appreciative that you trusted us in our company and our services. So appreciate you. I know you're super busy right now, so I'm gonna let you go and do what you got to do for us tonight. All right, take it easy, Tessie.